G'day, Steeler Nation. How you going? It's Mark here, Mark Davidson from Steeler Nation Australia. What's going on, West Country? What's that? Let's go, baby! Yes! Yes! Let's go!
What's the deal with the schedule?
I think the stereotype that we drink Fosters, and the first Foster I saw was in Pittsburgh. It's a true story.
Yeah,
the first ever Foster I saw was in America. I've never seen one.
I thought that was like Australia for beers.
For what? Alrighty, Steeler Nation, welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia! Dude. That is so cool. I love that, man. Even though I showed the video yesterday or a few days ago, what it was, NSMC, McCracken Music, thank you, mate, man. That is so much fun. That is such a cool intro. That will be my 2024 intro for the rest of the season during live, so I'll play that for the first minute and a bit and then get everyone checked in as we're, calling the game, post-game, whatever it may be. It's going to be alive. And I want to give a shout-out to J-Devil says, nice. That's what I'm after, man. I love Skyrim. Yes, but it's shout-out to NSMC99. I wrote it for the show, Chloe. Dead set. So good. And that picture of me also chugging the beer was meant to be used for another video, but I just grabbed a few videos here and there to showcase what this show's about. This show's about Steelers, mateship, family, community, Steelers, everything like that. And we're in a bar. We're having a good time. We're in the off season, and I just wanted to, get you guys pumped up. That's what I want to try and do, and I think that does that too. So cool. So we got 6 people in the house. I was in the show for SCN, the SCO Bros. It was a bit of fun doing their top 5 storylines. And we're going to do a bit of that too, actually, because I woke up today and you might have saw the video that I talked about Justin Fields. We can talk about it again if you didn't see it yet. There's the storyline going around with Justin Fields that, and I'll do a shout out in a minute, but there's a storyline going around that Justin Fields is, was he discouraged? Not all checked in. What was it? It was something like disgruntled, unhappy. And this is just the perception of the media, though, in the fan base sometimes. Like, is he meant to be happy? What was the overall words of the rotor that she wrote? I can't remember what she said. It's in my friggin' title, too. I don't know. What is it in my title? Yeah, it's in my title. Oh, that's right. Seemingly miserable demeanor about Justin Fields. Now, people don't have to be happy in the locker room. A lot of the Steelers players don't need to be happy, nor do they need to show. Imagine what they think of. Imagine if the social media was so big, like it is now, that what they would think of Debo. Does Justin Fields have to be? Does he have to smile? What were they thinking about this guy? Does he need to smile? James Debo, are we going to write the same stories? We're at the point now. That's why I said storylines in the offseason. I'm kind of done with it. I'm hurry up football. I'm done. And then some might say, well, Mark, why would you make a video? Why would you, create the live? Well, first of all, it's because I want to. I want to talk football. I want to talk Steelers. Right? I don't have to do this. I could wait for the next 25 days and just do the countdown. By the way, the countdown's going fantastic. And me and NSMC, Cameron McCracken are working on a good thing with the countdown. With it's going to be an epic video, probably at 8 minutes as the last day sounds. Boom! I think I showed you guys the video before. And I showed you some of the music was like this music here in the background. Sets the scene. put your helmet on, get a sword. It's like the season is upon us. You've got to stop. You know what I mean? So, thanks, man, for all the good music too. But that's what I'm saying. Like all this off-season stuff, it's kind of like, yeah, it's so good. I love it. I love it. The off-season drama is just incredible. Alrighty, so let's get into some shout-outs. G'day, Jennifer, what's going on? G'day, Gene, what's up? G'day, JJ52 with the hooly dooly spam. Love that. G'day, shout out to 99, McCracken Music. Fantastic work, as always. G'day, Roberta, what's going on? How are you? Hope you're doing well. I know it's like your summer over there now, too. It's really cold for us now. And when I say really cold, it's like 50 degrees Fahrenheit, like my 14 Celsius. So it's like it's our cold. It's cold for our winter. Like we don't really have the big jackets on. We don't really have like much central heating because we're more prepared for summer. Like we're hot. I'd probably say 7 months of the year. The other months we're kind of cold. Or, 8 months of the year. Not today. I haven't got a beer today. Who else? G'day, Chloe in the house. What's going on? G'day. That's crazy. You have tornadoes. Yeah, you were saying that before in the Discord. We have tornadoes now that I'm safe and having beers. That's insane. I've never experienced a tornado in my life. G'day, George. T says, ahoy. G'day, Tita. What's up? Yeah, it does sound pretty cool. G'day, Goat. What's going on, mate? And g'day, Gene Smith. What's up? So today we're talking about off-season stuff. And we are getting very close to, like, I'm probably going to piggyback off what Steel Curtain Network was talking about, to be honest, because I'm in that frame of mind. And these off-season storylines were just absolute bullshit. Like a lot of them were. The Cameron Hayward thing is just absolute nonsense. The Justin Fields thing today, with him being disgruntled or his overall demeanor, his unhappy demeanor, is insane. And look, there are some good media out there for sure, but like there's a lot of Pittsburgh Steelers media. I'm not media. I'm a fan. I'm social media. I have my take that I can say what I want when I want to, but I think the representation sometimes of players isn't the best. Like the Cameron Hayward thing, I think I had Gene on last week. We talked about that like over and over, or 2 weeks ago. And there just wasn't any chance he was going to be a Brown. I just don't see it happening. He's now shut that down. And it's almost an insult, I think, to him for the fan base turn on him real quick. The fan base turned so fast on him that a guy's getting older. I discussed with 99 the other day in a chat. We were talking about that, TJ Watt could be next. It seems like the fan base, once they get older and once they've aren't as productive on the field anymore, it seems like that the fan base just quickly turns on the players. I'm not saying everyone. I'm saying a small majority of them turn. We already know that some of the fan base is unhappy with Mike Tomlin. And look, you need to prove results, right? But the fan base quickly turned on Cameron Hayward. I thought that was actually insane. We talked about the other day too in our chat. If I can go back and forth with 99 when I was talking about him, we talked about how some of the fan base turned on Big Ben. Now, I wasn't the biggest, probably, supporter near the end of Big Ben. I kind of thought things were kind of up, but you couldn't take that away from me. You couldn't say, Big Ben, we're going to sit you on the bench and we're going to start someone else. We're not going to let you finish your career in Pittsburgh. You've been playing 17 years, 18 years in Pittsburgh. You had to go that way. And the same thing with Cameron Hayward is you have to let him go the exact same path. You can't push him to the side. I don't think they're going to fire him. I don't think they're going to trade him away. I don't think that he's going to, they can't, they can trade him, but they're not going to, I don't think he'll choose another team. I think Omar Khan will settle something out. So these storylines are quickly fading because we're getting into football camp is 25th of July, coming up very shortly. G'day, Yulia. What's going on, mate? How are you? I did see that. I made the video about that. Offseason note, 49ers may be trading with Commanders. That's because of the receiver. Yeah, I saw that. G'day, Shane. What's going on, mate? Hopefully, I'll catch your show tomorrow, and then we'll do another top 5. I've got a very I got 2 ideas for a top 5, but I won't. Thing is, when I do the top 5 and I tell Shane and Bubba, I don't give them any heads up. So the minute before we record the podcast, I say top 5 about this. And I think that's more fun because I could tell them top 5 today what the theme is, but then it gives them time to think. So not gonna give you any time to think. So check out WVU Mountaineer Mafia on YouTube as well. So it should be good fun tomorrow. Yeah, he could play, but he wasn't as mobile. Like see, for me with the Big Ben stuff, I was happy how it ended with 18 years, but could he have played 2 less years and we started our quarterback search earlier? I think so. You could have started the quarterback search earlier, but in the whole grand scheme of things, does it really matter? Not really over to me. We now have the Kenny Pickett experiment. That's gone. They tried that, didn't work. Now they've got to figure out who's going to be a long-time quarterback. And I think this whole idea around quarterback competition or controversy, that is Fields and he's not happy to be there because he's behind he's in the locker room and he's sad and he's like, oh, I don't want to be here. It's like the demeanor's not happy and positive. It's like, well, you don't have to show your emotions all the time. Some people show their emotions really well in terms of being positive, and other guys hold their cards real close to their chest. And I think that's what Justin Fields is doing. So I thought that media narrative was pretty crap, to be honest. But this might be because I've always talked about this too. By the way, I just pumped this up. I got this in Super Bowl 50. Have I showed you? Side note, have I showed you my balls? Have I showed you my balls? Hang on. Hold up. I'm going to show... G'day, Sean. True? I'm going to show you my Super Bowl balls. 1 second. Be right back. Hold up. Here we go, Steelers! Here we go! G'day, Steeler Nation. How you going? Mark here, Mark Davidson from Steeler Nation Australia. What's going on? Right, just gave me an excuse to show that clip again. I don't think I've shown you guys this at all. What a sidetrack. Okay, so what do I start with? This one. So I got this from my parents when I went out, because I went to Super Bowl 50 in San Fran. When I went to Canada, I lived in Canada for a year and a half. And when I was there, I went to San Fran first. And the idea was to see the Steelers play there. They didn't make it, unfortunately. But they got me this for when I came back. But I had one idea. I was collecting for a time until I realized how much money I was wasting. And maybe I might take it up again. But I was collecting these. So, and by the way, too, there's a reason why, another reason why I stopped was the logos are exactly the same. So in the logos, now I can't believe I got 4 footballs. I was going to buy every single football, Super Bowl ball from 50 onwards. And the plan was to have 50 footballs until I was the age of 84. But I stopped buying them in 54 because I didn't have nowhere to put them. They're really expensive. These are like $200. These are like $200, but they're fucking awesome. So I don't think I've ever shown you guys this. Oh, by the way, I'm not a real fan. No, I'm just joking. So, yeah, dude, how fucking awesome that is. Like crazy. And I cleaned my room yesterday. I cleaned all my Steelers stuff out right here. And I pumped these up. So these are like full on. I'll check that out. That was, who's that? February 7, 2016, 50. That was Denver. Doesn't say. Denver versus Panthers. That was when Denver won that one too. So I must have bought it before they finished it. Anyways, then I got this one. I got the Super Bowl 51. But you see how, like, since 50, nothing really changes. Like, you have the cool logo where I was there in San Fran. Then you have Super Bowl 51, by the way, I was there in Houston. That was when I was on TV. And who was that? That was 5th of February, 2017. That was Patriots versus Falcons, that one. So I started buying these. Then I quickly realized, and I've got them like, in a box and stuff. Then I quickly realized nothing changed from the logo. See, the logo doesn't change. And who was that? Minnesota, February 4, 2018. Philadelphia? Was that Philadelphia? That might have been Philadelphia. Maybe that was Philadelphia versus Pats. Is that right? I think so. So I got that one too. That's 52. Then I got, what are we up to now? 58, 59, right? Then I bought this one too when I came back. February 3rd, 2019, New England Patriots versus LA Rams. I don't know who Philadelphia. You guys can tell me in the chat. Anyways, oh, cool. I don't know why I went down that sidetrack. But that's why, because I'm holding this. So I pumped all these balls up yesterday, and I started to realize, man, I've got too much gear, too much stuff. I'm wasting money. You know what? If I end up making a bit of money in my life, maybe I'll complete the set. Maybe I'll go and buy 54, 5, 6, 7, 8. What are we up to now? 57, 59. Alrighty. Hooey dooey. Thank you, Claude, mate. Says buy yourself a beer. What? Right at the airport straight away. All right. You know what I'm keen for, to be honest. I'm gonna do a bit of live streaming over there. So appreciate that, Claude, mate. You guys get some fireworks. Here we go. Do. Where is it? Here we go. Yeah, I'm pretty keen just to, when I do, because I land in Pittsburgh, I think December 18 or 19, I think at 2 p.m. So I don't know if I'll buy one in the airport. But I probably could, because when you land to the airport, what you want to do is grab your bags and try and get out there as quickly as possible. So I don't know if I'll buy one from the airport after traveling 20 hours, landing at 2 p.m. But I'll definitely try and go to my hotel straight away. And then I'm going to walk the South Side, which I've been there a million times, or 3 or 4 times. And I'll go to South Side and buy a beer. And I'll say, thank you, Claude, for that. I do appreciate that, because it's coming quick, man. I'm starting to work more. I'm saving up. Starting to do my best. Yeah, they're all they're all inflated. All of them. I did it yesterday. They're freaking awesome, dude. This is like, I've got more money in my balls than I do like in my account. Isn't that fucked up? That's my favorite one though, is a 50. That's fantastic. That is unbelievable. Yeah, these are all pumped up. And then pretty good shape. They're not the best condition, because like dust gets to them and stuff like that. But I did stop the hobby because the idea, what I could have chose, I could have chosen coins to collect coins. For some reason, I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy Super Bowl 50 balls from 50 to 100. And I'm going to have a 50 ball collection of 100 footballs. And I thought, that's just doesn't make any sense. Why would I buy 100 footballs? That would be, how much money would that be? 50 times 200? That would be $10,000 worth of footballs that I could have in my possession over time. And I thought, well, that's crazy. But that's why I kind of stopped. Around the 4th one, I was like, you know what? I'm giving up. Alrighty. I've reached out to him before. I've reached out to Pittsburgh Dad. He didn't get back to me. I'd talk to him. I'd have a beer with him. That's right. Alrighty. Yeah, it was pretty fun. It was a good time. So we'll do it again. Top 5 would be awesome. I got to think of something, but I won't. G'day, Glenn. What's up? I won't be telling you what the top 5 is. I've got 2 ideas, top 5. That's for sure. But I appreciate that, Claude, for the coin. Hashtag. I think I missed a bit. I gotta catch up where you guys are, where I'm talking. I can't see that. Alrighty. That's crazy. No, I'm talking about my footballs. Oh, Jesus. What did I miss? Oh, I gotcha. Gotcha. Alrighty. So this is the plan though. Like for the next month, hang with me. The next month, I will be doing football videos. I will be doing lives. I will be doing Steelers videos. I will be doing any kind of pump you guys up, pump the world up, anything like that. I'll be talking football, Steelers football as best I can. I'm really, you know what I might do today? No, I'm going to hold it off. I've got a top 10 that I want to go through, but I might do it on the weekend. I'm really excited for our team. Even the fact that like it's all changed, but Russell Wilson, I saw him running sprints today. I'm excited for Justin Fields having a chance to bounce back from his career in the Bears. Only a young quarterback. I'm not worried about his locker room presence or his locker room, how his demeanor is. Not at all. Not worried about that. I'm keen for football. I'm keen for it's like your summer. The training camp's coming up. Someone reached out the other day on a comment, said they're going to training camp, and I think some of you guys are going to training camp as well. I know Bubba and Shane are, to get some perspective and some visuals and to see how our team's doing. Some people are going to preseason games. This is the lead up to the fun part. We've done the draft. We've done the free agent period. We've done the mini camps, the OTAs. We're now getting into the point where it's training camp is around the corner. And when that hits in 3 weeks' time or a month's time from now, it's like go time. Then we know it's going to be Russell Wilson, quarterback number 1. We know Najee is running back number 1 and Warren's 2. We've got to figure out, how they use Cordero Patterson. He's going to be fun to watch as a kickoff returner. Then the O-line is going to set itself. I did see some videos around Broderick Jones being a left tackle. I'm fine with that. Ciamalo guard, center. Zach Frazier will fight for that. He'll be the center. And then you'll have a James Daniels on a 1-year contract. He's going to be the guard. Then right tackle Fautanu is apparently competing with Dan Moore. Those are some of the storylines you're going to see in the offseason coming up. But it's nothing we're not used to. It's just the actual clickbait bullshit that I get over about apparently Justin Fields wasn't throwing the football correctly or was missing targets in OTAs. Does it really matter at this time? Not really. It matters when maybe it's week 4, week 5, or maybe there's a certain package that Justin Fields walks into and he's throwing picks, or he's not, he's not in the same repetition, or he's not in the same flow with our receivers. Then it matters. Doesn't matter in shorts. I saw some outrageous news too that Kenny Pickett was had a better offseason than Russell Wilson and Fields. It's like they keep trying to draw back Kenny Pickett to our Steelers and to our media. It's like, just get over it, move on. He plays for the Philadelphia Eagles now. We don't need to talk about him. I was always a supporter of Kenny Pickett, but same when I was with Mike Hilton in the Bengals. I love the way he played. Don't care. He's a Bengal. Don't give two shits. So those things are going to be happening, but I'm keen for these blokes, these rookies. I'm keen for the blokes just to go out there and smash people. That's what I'm keen for. 17 people in the house. What's going on? If you guys got any questions too, let me know in the chat. That's true. Yeah, they are nice though. I don't know. Maybe I'll start it up. I need some coin. I do like it. It's and they smell really nice too. And actually, you know what's fun is just holding a football reminds me of a kid. It makes me want to go out and play. Not that I can play football, but makes me want to go out and throw them. And it's still in pretty good condition. It's still pretty good condition. Super Bowl 50 logo is awesome. And the good memories too. But the goal was I was going to buy every single one. And my latest one was this one. Super Bowl. But then the thing is, what I fucking hate is the logo never changes. The logo never ever changes. Like I need some cool logos like back in the Super Bowl 30 and stuff. Not like that. Hooey dooey. 100%. Yeah, the article was based off a conversation between a fan and Chris Carter. I caught it right now. I listen to Steelers Now. I think Alan Saunders and the other bloke's pretty good. I listen to Chris Carter sometimes, but some of the other ones just cherry pick things. I realized SteelerNation.com. Shout out to them. They just cherry pick so many things and make so much drama it doesn't need to be. Fucking hell. Oh shit. That is one thing I can't wait, man. I tell you what, I can't wait for that to be done. Hang on. I can seriously, this whole oh fuck. This will be 2024 is the talk of receiver 2. I cannot wait for that to just fizzle out. Like the boys were saying on Steel Curtain Network. I can't wait till that's done. I wouldn't say I'm happy with the team. I'm happy overall with the team. I just think the receiver room has things, and that's a better question too, by the way. That's a pretty good question. I don't know if I'm happy overall. Like Pickens going to be awesome to watch. I think Calvin Austin will step up. He's a nifty, fast dude. He's been getting a lot of praise in camp too from coaches and stuff like that. The real media are coaches, right? I just believe in this offense in teams like this idea of receiver 2 missing. I don't think it is. The new coach, Thomas Zaney, I think he's checked in. Sorry. He's checked in. I think guys will step up naturally at that position. The Van Jeffersons, the Quez Watkins, things will naturally happen. And maybe that's why Pittsburgh hasn't gone and bought a receiver, traded for a receiver. I think this idea around the receiver 2 missing means we can't win a Super Bowl, or that means that the season's over, is nonsense. I think every team has strengths and weaknesses. One of our strengths is our running backs. One of our strengths is the offensive line, I think, picking up now. Also, one of the strengths is outside linebacker play or inside linebacker. So, as a receiver room, I want to wait and see what happens in training camp or preseason. Well, I'm okay with it. It doesn't really bother me that much. I'm not going to watch because there's no receiver 2. Holy dooly. Are you guys still? Oh my goodness. Oh Jesus. Oh my goodness. Who would win in a fight between? I think Ciara will win. I think Swifty's done. I think yeah, and that's right too. That's right. Receive. This is you know what? Going back to the receiver 2 talk. Going back to football. Okay. Maybe football shouldn't be. Maybe football should be. It shouldn't be. There seems like there's too much break. We have a break now for a whole month where nothing happens. The players go on holiday. Fields is over in Morocco or something like that, Spain or whatever. He's somewhere over there riding camels. TJ Watt just went to Austria. Like, players are going and doing player things. Maybe there's too much time in this point where we need something to happen because we were so gifted where Omar Khan had things moving on this early, got Russell Wilson, all these things. I'm excited for that. I'm excited for Russell Wilson, you know. So maybe this is too much time. But with Frymouth, yeah, why can't he? He posted something the other day too, where he was excited. Why can't Moose step up and be a receiver 2? Why can't this offense just find, like, do we have to have a certain name for it where it has to be a receiver 2, or can't someone step up? I'm keen for that. I'm keen for things to do. Like, it's not like, okay, receiver 2s, you just think this guy's receiver 2 and that's it. I'm keen for the journey. I'm keen to see what Russell Wilson does bouncing back out of Denver, right? It's exciting. He's our guy now. And see if Fields can help out too. But with the receiver room, Calvin Austin has to have a big year. Roman Wilson, the rookie, I'm sure he'll have a pretty big year as a rookie too. Not that he has had a lot of pressure on him though, but have a pretty big year. George Pickens, there's guys there. There are guys who can play football. I just think overall, the question is, or the receiver 2 talk, I'm dumb. I think I said in today's live, receiver 2 talk, I just feel like throwing my head through a wall. I'm just done. I'm over it. Gene says, my question is, how good will the defense be? Ooh, that's true. You reckon they're going to shock? I hope so. I don't want to get, when I say I don't want to get too hyped, but I will. But I just hope we can run the football. I hope Russell Wilson doesn't turn it over. I feel like he's a veteran enough bloke where he's fit enough. He's checked in. He'll give us something maybe better than what Kenny Pickett was. You know, and our defense too is going to be crazy. J-Double's got the real question, though. He says, who would win in a fight between a grilled sandwich and a taco? Give me a minute. I'm just going to have a bit of water, and I'll answer that question. I don't even know where to start in that question. Hang on.
The next two, is he still aggressive?
Yeah, what do they call them? The con artists? I like that. I saw that, man. That's pretty good. It's a cool nickname.
Alrighty. Okay, I don't know where to start. Where do I start from that question? Who would win in a fight between a grilled cheese sandwich and a taco? I'm gonna say sandwich, but I've no reason to back it up. Yeah, he definitely will. Gene Smith says, "What if the grilled cheese is from the streets?" Roberta says, "Yeah, me too. I can't wait to see the offense looks with a real OC." And I was talking to a bloke the other day on a comment section, and he was just a guy like me in my room talking football. He was called all sports talk or something like that. I don't know. He was a random YouTuber, a guy in his room talking football, but he was saying that Matt Canada was so much better than Arthur Smith, and he based this reason between because we won more games. I thought that was insane. We all knew how bad Canada was, and yes, it was the players too. It was the players. It was the execution, but overall scheme and what we saw on the field was just pretty piss poor. And he said in a comment to me that Canada was better than Arthur Smith because Smith had a bad record with the Falcons, but at the same time, Matt Canada has in 3 years 40. 20 and something because that's like attached to Tomlin's record. I thought it was insane. Absolutely insane. Sean says Arthur Smith offense seems to be based on style of the Pats. Yeah, very true. We might have two tight end sets, play action pass, work the ball to the running backs. Taco takes it with. I just thought, you know what? You know the reason why I thought grilled cheese sandwich is because I can't believe I've had this conversation. Grilled cheese sandwich because it was toasted and the edges would be harder than a taco. Is it a soft shell taco? Is it a hard taco? What kind of taco is it? You know what I mean? What would win in a fight between a salty pepper and a spicy grain of salt? Huh? What's a salty pepper? What's that? Is that like I don't know what a salty pepper is. Yeah, that show used to be awesome too. Canada versus Pickett celebrity death match. And 99 says, that's what I was trying to say to him too. So some random guy on the internet was basing the facts off that Arthur Smith would be a bad offensive coordinator because he had a bad record with the Falcons. But the jobs are entirely different. He has so much more pressure as a Falcon, as a head coach, and he's not running the offense. I don't think he was, not from what I knew. One of the other OCs would have been running the offense. No, don't quote me on that, but I don't know. But it's the same way that Mike Tomlin does things. Mike Tomlin, they say that he has his hands in the defense here and there, but really it's the Arthur Smith show in terms of offense. You know, does Tomlin know we got it? What's his nickname? Is it a bad nickname or a good nickname? You guys know how much I like Tomlin. I'm a Tomlin fan. I'm glad that he signed for a 3 or 4 year contract. To me, this is just it's good. It's a good thing we signed him for that long. You know what I mean? I don't know. Yeah, I knew it. Yeah. Mediocre. Loser, never heard of her. Yeah, dude, I knew it. I'm not even going to do it today. I can't be bothered. I haven't got enough energy. This is how the fan base is divided. And you can be divided if you want to. So one fan base on Daredevil's side says Hall of Fame Tomlin. That's me. And the other side says mediocre. I haven't got the patience today to really care about it, so I'm just going to move on. Get me another day. Get me another day that I will talk about Tomlin. I'm not really down to. I think that half this channel is me defending Tomlin. Or yeah, I'm not down. Roberta says Potter Steelers won despite the offense, defense carried. Yeah, it was tough last year too. And that game as well against the Browns when Matt Canada was fired was, I think, the logical choice to get rid of him. And they've realized something. They've realized how bad they were in terms of Kenny Pickett and Trubisky and Trudadsky and you know, yeah, 100%. I think, yeah, today's show I'm not going to do a Tomlin thing. I don't know why. I just don't. I think because every second show I talk about it. every second show I talk about Tomlin. Okay, one thing. There's one thing on Tomlin that we should all agree on, right? Here's the thing that we should all agree on with Tomlin. If you like him, hate him, dislike him, don't like him, whatever it may be, we can't change it. We Steel fans can't change it. He has signed a fucking contract for 4 years. There is no point at this point. So why don't I talk about it? There is no point saying fire Tomlin or get rid of this guy or who we're going to replace because he's there for 4 years. It's about time that he's been there for 17 years as a coach or 18 years that if you don't like him, then you just muscle up, you bite the bullet, and you deal with it. And that's it. You can have a discussion about, oh, he's crap, he's whatever. But I know the first game they're going to say fire Tomlin. And it's like the bloke has been, he's been given a contract for 4 years. So anyways, that's why I don't get into it. I just can't believe it. Can't believe it. Hooly dooly. All right, what else has been going on in the news? What are you guys doing for summer? Is anyone doing anything interesting for summer? You guys going away to the lake? Are you guys having like barbecues? What are you doing? What are you doing in your Americana? What is like something Americana that maybe would be very different for me being in Australia? What is something you guys are doing out there? We can't change it, Steve. How can we change it? We can't change it. You and I can disagree, but fuck it. Okay, I'm moving on. I'm fucking moving on. I'm so over the fucking Tomlin talk. I'm so... hang on. Let me reset. Just let me reset. I'm really fucking over it. I'm going to reset.
One after the next two, is he still aggressive?
Yeah, what do they call them? The con artists? I like that. I saw that, man. That's pretty good.
Right. Tomlin's working. I'm working. You're working.
Coach Tomlin, let's go for the win, man.
I'm working. Okay. So, yes. Let's talk about what you guys are doing in your Americana. So, look, the reason why, and look, everyone's available for free speech and talking about Tomlin if you want to, but I'm just kind of over, like, we can go back and forth on, not even that. Should he be there? You know, what should be the expectation for Tomlin? We all want him to win playoff games, all that kind of stuff. But I think it's about time that the 4 years are going to be there regardless, and some fans just need to deal with it at that point. But yeah, but the fan base wasn't the fan base. Just because the fan base is cheering Fire Canada, that wasn't the owners don't get impressions or advice from the fans. Just because the fan base was saying Fire Canada, that wasn't their choice. My point being is, with this Tomlin talk about fire him, he's mediocre, we can't change that point. Now you can be critical of him all the time, but then what's the point? What is the over? I was going to reset. What is the overall point? To me, there is no overall point of keep on whinging about a coach that you can't change. If you go into every single comment about football or Steelers won't win because this guy is the coach, I just see it as a void comment. I really do. Alrighty. Okay. Now look, Tomlin debate for another day. Get me another day when I'm more on fire. We'll go for about another 10, 20 minutes and we'll end on a positive note. I really want to find out what you guys are doing for the summer. If you guys are doing anything. So we have Toddy says he's going to fix his air conditioner. We have anyone else? For me personally, I'm just working in my winter, not doing much. I'm saving. I'm trying to save as much money as I can. I've got 2 big trips coming up. I'm going to Bali for a Bucks party in October. So I might be missing a game too. Like week 9 or 10, I'm going to miss the whole game. Because I think I'm flying when I'm coming home. So there could be 1 week that I can't watch football. It's going to kill me. And then I'm also saving up and working hard to go to the Christmas Day game. So that's friggin' awesome. Got some cool seats by the bloke in the chat, and you know who you are. And I really do appreciate that. And yeah, I'm just working. It's what now? It's 6 months away until I'm back home for Christmas. I can't wait to be around 70,000 fans, 65,000 fans in the stands, all wearing black and gold on Christmas Day. And the reason why I want to come back for Christmas Day is because I've already been there in 2016 versus the Ravens. It was a good time. So you're going on a gangarung to Queensland. That's it. G'day, Nono. What's going on, mate? Yeah. So I'm saving up. I'm trying to work as hard as I can. I've got my flights done. Hotels are done. It's got to get some spending money. It's a really expensive flight, I tell you. Flying from Sydney to Pittsburgh is like a lot of coin. It was about $3,000 USD, or maybe 2,800 USD return. And I'm there for 10 days. So I want to try and plan some meetups and that kind of stuff. But I'm working on that stuff over the next 6 months. Also, content wise, I think I'll be good to go in terms of live streams, like during the game, the season, and the post game. I'll be doing preseason football too. I'll be doing post game football, all that kind of stuff. We're just in that lull period now, that dead period where nothing's happening, and that's where the writers get into a bit of frantic pace, where they're like, "Oh, I should be writing something, I've got to talk about Justin Fields' demeanor in the kitchen or in the locker room, right?" So, yeah, who isn't really? Who isn't? Hands up. Yeah, so what are you guys doing? TD says, Tom says, my daughter's coming home from University of Michigan. That's pretty cool. Michigan, see what goes down. And Sean wants me to show the game. I can't show the game. But I do have music now via NSMC, NSMC 99, which is really cool. Roberta says I can fix an air conditioner. Yeah. It's like, is anyone going away fishing? Is anyone going away? I don't know what you guys do in America. Like, do you guys go away for the summer? Like, do you rent a house out? Do you go camping? Do you go, I don't know. Do you, isn't like 4th of July coming up soon? All right. Is that next week? Wait a minute. Yeah. 4th of July is the next week, right? Not this Wednesday. The week after. That's pretty cool. He's still on that, eh? He's still trying to get Gracie. I appreciate. I respect the effort. I really do. 99 says I'm thinking of. Oh, that's cool. I'm thinking of going to Toronto with my girlfriend. Jean's got a huge party going on the pont. What's that? What's a Pontomac? What's that mean? What's a Pontomac? Pontomac. What's that mean? How do I pronounce that? Potomac? Potomac is in Maryland. There you go. Never heard of that. It's a river. Fantastic. Juice says the 4th of July is the day after the 3rd of July. I don't know about that, mate. Potomac? All right. Yeah, so look, it's going to be, look. Oh, that's true. That's true. Yeah, it's a difference. Maybe you say that when you, I was going to say, maybe you say that when you, it's not stalking, it's dedication. Maybe you can say that to people. I don't know. Holy dooly. It's not an obsession. It's a dedication. Well, you never know. You might get a chance. I don't know if Gracie Hunt is in relations with anyone just yet. So maybe there's a chance. Okay, here's a question for you. This is just for Daredevil out there. Daredevil, would you? Oh, I can't even ask the question. I was going to say, would you become a Chiefs fan for a day? Not a year. A Chiefs fan for a day, if that meant you could hook up with Gracie Hunt. Like, is that would you can still be a Steelers fan at heart, but would you wear, the red jersey, the Chiefs hat, have some Chiefs basketball shorts on, and you get a tour of the stadium? You got to like, act interested in what she's saying and what the Chiefs. Nah, mate. just one day. Fuck, no question. Yeah, you can cover it up. You can like, say if she was like, all right, here's the scene. Say Gracie, you say you're walking around, I don't know, you're walking around Kansas City, right? And you're wearing your normal clothes, your normal street attire. You walk into a Starbucks and you want to get a quick coffee because you're going to meet your fellas for lunch that day or whatever, right? You get a quick little coffee before you go into Starbucks. You bump into Gracie Hunt by accident. She turns around, she bumps you, go, oh, no, my apologies, I bumped you. And then, a conversation strikes up and you realize, oh, it's Gracie Hunt, but you don't hunt, but you don't act too keen or too interested. And then she's like, oh, you're really cool, by the way. G'day, Daredevil, mate. Any chance you want to come, And she goes, oh, by the way, are you? And then you figure out who she is. And then she goes, are you a Chiefs fan? And you go, yes, I am. I'm a massive Chiefs fan. And then she's like, oh, that's crazy. I'm actually, the daughter of one of the billionaires in the NFL. We're having a party tomorrow night. Would you like to, come to the stadium? We're having a Chiefs party and be my date. Like, would you just wear the Chiefs jersey, the Chiefs jersey, the pants, the hat? You can cover the tattoos up, but one day you'd be right? G'day, Corgi. What's going on? G'day, 46. Did I get your response yet? Oh, would you wear Chiefs colors for Christmas for a date? Nah, I couldn't do that. I'm gonna get cancelled. I like that too. I don't know. Maybe that's how it all starts. Is when you go to Kansas City, walking around the Starbucks, and she's in there, and you bump into her, like, oh, my apologies, my bad. And she says, oh, don't worry about it. You have a conversation, and she goes, oh, you're pretty cool, man. And you're like, yeah, no worries. And then you're like, oh, are you Gracie? Are you Gracie Hunt? She's like, yeah, I'm Gracie Hunt. Oh, you're a Chiefs. She's like, yeah, actually, I am. And by the way, we're having a party. Do you want to come? Are you a massive Chiefs fan? And then you go, yeah, I'm a Chiefs fan. The things we do, eh? Oh boy. Chiefs jersey has a hashtag 46. I can't say his word, man. I can't say that word. Yeah, it's a good call. Good call. 99 says, aren't you going to call? The thing about Ayuk, right? Dead set. I'm okay if the Pittsburgh Steelers go out and sign him. They go out and sign him. I'm okay. They trade him. They trade for him. I'm fine. You make him receiver 2, receiver 1, whatever it may be. I'm just kind of over the constant, I think, tweets and because I look everything on social media and YouTube. It's just been like 2 months of we should go and sign him. So I kind of just want him to fucking sign somewhere. Like I said in my video before, it's 2 things right now that are viral. Is the Huck Tour girl. She's gone crazy all over the internet. And Brandon Ayuk should be a Pittsburgh Steeler. We have 20 people in the house. That is fantastic. 20 people in the offseason is unbelievable. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. Mason is doing good. Yeah, I heard some good things about Mason too. I'm not too against him about him playing in Tennessee. I don't think we versed him in any preseason football matches. No, I don't think we versed him in. Wait, do we verse him? Wait a minute. No. Steelers don't verse Tennessee, do they? Do they verse Tennessee? No. No, I don't think so. I'm pretty sure he's not going to be in Tennessee. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, we don't verse Tennessee, right? No, it's not gonna happen. So I'm fine with Mason doing well. I wish him luck. I'm not against him. Not that kind of bloke. Yeah, dude, not against it at all. Oh, really? On your nerves? Yeah, 100%. Dead set. Yeah, the Huck Tour thing is like all over the internet. I've never seen something go so viral. But Sheila Simmons, that was the intent of the video the other day, and maybe sometimes I miss the point because I can sometimes. The intent was that everyone's talking about Huck Tour and everyone's talking about Brennan Ayuk to the Steelers. That was my intent. That was overall my intent. Hooly dooly. Thanks, Roberta. Much appreciated. G'day, 46. What's going on? Oh, that's another. Woo! Did you guys see? Oh, my voice. Did you guys? They did lose. I watched the NHL yesterday. It was pretty fun. I've seen the clip of her too, but I saw the NHL yesterday. It was pretty fun. It makes me want to like barrack for the Penguins and get behind it, but I realize I haven't got enough passion to follow the team like the Steelers. You know what I'm saying? Like this team, like us. But the game was pretty awesome. It was 2-1. A lot of good defense for the Florida Panthers. It was their first time winning a Stanley Cup. And Stanley Cup's a really hard thing to win. You got to go through all the semifinals, all the games. You got to win best of 7 every single time. It was crazy, man. I don't mind playoff hockey. Yeah, playoff hockey is kind of fun. Like one team has to win, has to get the job done. You'd think so. That's what I was thinking as well. 46 is someone else in the chat before. Steve, I'm nothing against you, Steve. Everyone can have your opinion, or Steve in the chat if you're still there. It's not against that. I'm just kind of over. I'm over the argument of like, should the Pittsburgh Steelers fire Mike Tomlin? I'm done with that. Like, they've just given him a 4-year contract. We don't need to talk about that anymore. Now, is there pressure on him to win a Super Bowl? Yes. Is there pressure on him to make the playoffs? Yes. Is there pressure to get him to get the best team ready to compete? Yes. A lot of pressure. But in terms of saying the Steelers should fire him, nonsense. It's not going to happen. They're not going to fire him this year, next year, or the year after. They're going to ride it out. They've just built up a really good team with Omar Khan getting picks everywhere, building their O-line too. I'm keen to see who's it? Troy Falatanu, Zach Frazier as a rookie. I'm keen to see the other bloke, Mason McCormick, step up. Alex Siamala have a big year. Those blokes, I'm keen to see these things happen. I just don't understand. I don't know how much he got though. I'm not really into the. I don't know if anyone disclosed that information. The Steelers, I don't think, have to disclose that information. I don't know how much he got. I'd probably say a couple bucks though. Maybe $10 million, maybe $15 million a season, something like that. No idea. Well, he's pretty valuable to the team. He's been playing now, I think, 8 years and missed out. He'll be back though. It was pretty fun. I watched some of the hockey in the playoffs. Some of the other game the other day was fun. Oof. Oh, so good. Like, that's another thing too. Wait. 2 comments back to back. Was it 10? I thought it might have been $15 million. 2 good comments back to back, right? Now, 46 says here, at least we don't have to talk about Tomlin's contract for a while. And also, Omar Khan is killing it, or has done well as a GM. He has. And I think some Steel fans just need to be patient. Just got to overall be patient, man. Just be patient for things to play out. And like, we want everything tomorrow. I think I was talking about someone about this the other day, that if I were to guarantee you a Super Bowl right now, if you knew we won the Super Bowl, but you couldn't watch the season, what's the point of watching the season? Like, the idea is, for me as a fan, is watching week 1, is preseason, is players step up, is learning about the team, learning about Najee and Warren undrafted, learning about guys on the roster like that. Can Darnell make a big improvement and go through all the hardship and HBO and Hard Knocks are going to cover at the end of the year? If you said to me, hey, you're guaranteed to win a Super Bowl, but you can't watch anything, it wouldn't mean as much. You know what I mean? It means the players go hard in the paint in a basketball reference, or go playing still of football, physicality, hitting each other as hard as they can, grinding every day. I think people forget that stuff. They got to do stretching. They got to do, cardio workouts. They got to do gym workouts. They got to do learning how to play football, learning how the schematics work, learning how to, like TJ Watt. And that's why we love it, because he's on the edge, fucking like bang off the side. Or you're watching Pickens get better at his craft too, where he's catching the ball and Wilson is finding the right man, the right place, right time. All that kind of stuff is fun. It's not just like, oh, the Steelers, here you go. Here's your football. Here's your Super Bowl. Here you go, mate. It's a whole journey, bro. It's all of it. It's all of it. Hooly dooly. There you go. Roberta says, I live in Indiana, so I've been watching the NFL with Caitlin Clark since the Penguins did make playoffs, and the Pirates have been struggling. Well, the Pirates lost yesterday, but they won today. Sean says $35 million for Tomlin. That's crazy. Maybe when I meet Tomlin for a beer, he should give me a shout. 37. That's crazy, and it's worth it, man. That's what these coaches get. Very true. I think I'll be okay though. I think we'll be fine. I think he's been playing. Cameron Johnston from the Texans? He's been playing 3 years. I think he'll punt it for them. I think we'll be fine. I don't think there's going to be too much, shakiness in that kind of drama. Alrighty, guys. Man, that was fun. I'm an hour in, and look, I didn't mean to go off on the Tomlin thing. I'm just kind of sick of it, but that's the only thing I probably, didn't mean to get too heated in that discussion. But anyone got any more questions, we'll get out of here. And tomorrow I'll be doing a top 5 with Steelers Dynasty podcast. Will come out the previous day after. There are things happening in Steeler Nation Australia, but it's really, really quiet. There's not much going on. Not much at all. It's really quiet. But I want to give a big shout out to as well. Thank you to NSMC Music. And yeah, hope you guys are doing well. Does it make you want to run through a wall? Yeah. One last thing. You can say that all you want. That's up to you. You can say whatever you want to. But I'll say, on the other hand, as long as we can agree to disagree, if you say a mediocre Mike, I say Mike Tomlin's a legend. Then what? That's it, right? Either fucking way, if you say a mediocre Mike and I say Mike Tomlin's a legend, he's not going away for 4 years. So you've got to deal with that. I'm happy with it, but you've got to deal with it. That's all I'd say. Thanks, guys. Thank you, Steve. Thank you, Claude. Thank you, Daredevil. Thank you, Roberta. Thank you, Corky's Research. Thank you, Toddy. Thank you, 99, for the music and the show. Thank you, 46. I already said that. Thank you, Steve. Look, we can disagree, but that's something you've got to handle now. I'm okay with it. I'm fine. I'm perfectly fine that Mike Tomlin is the coach for the next 4 years. I hope he fucking signs again. I hope he signs for another 4-year contract and he's a Steelers coach for 8 years. I'm okay with him. That's your problem, not mine. So thank you, Steve. Thank you, Gene. Thank you. Who else I got? We'll do about 3 or 4 more. Thank you, Sean. So good today, man. Having 18, 20 people in the chat today is really big. Considering it's off season, considering it's like almost midnight or 10 p.m. or something like that. Thank you, 900. We'll do 2 more. I think we had some more people in here. Did I get George T, and that might have been it. Maybe there's some guys in the background today. And we'll say thank you, Gene, as well. You guys are awesome. I'll see you in the next few days. And I'm going to play it again because I just fucking love it. I am fine. I'm fine. No, the problem is, see, this is the problem. The problem is, it's you whinge about Tomlin. I like Tomlin. So you'll be whinging for 4 years. You'll be complaining about Tomlin for 4 years. I'm fine. I'm completely fine that he is my coach. That Mike Tomlin is my coach of the Steelers for the next 4 years. I'm happy about that. I'm ecstatic. I can't wait to cheer him and support. I'm fine. It's the other side where the Tomlin haters are like, oh, where'd you go? Blah, 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 blah. It's like, dude, no one cares anymore. It's about time that Tomlin haters just deal with it. Just fucking deal with it. Just say he's our coach. Just deal with it. He's our coach. I'm fine with it. Alrighty. That's it. If you already know this year's results, don't fucking watch. All right, see you later. G'day, Steeler Nation. How you going? It's Mark here, Mark Davidson from Steeler Nation Australia. What's going on, West Coast? Oh, what's that? Let's go, baby! Yes, yes! Let's go!
What's the deal with the schedule?
I think the stereotype that we drink Foster's, and the first Foster I saw was in Pittsburgh. It's a true story.
Yeah,
the first ever Foster I saw was in America. I've never seen one
I thought that
again.
was like Australia for beer.
For what?